Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me?
It's me, the Canadien Mickey Mouse. That's me. Ha ha ha. Gee golly gosh, it is.
We have fun and lots of laughs because you're Mickey Mouse.
Hello everyone, welcome. It's me, Normal J. Whitman, a Mickey Mouseketeer. I'm about to show off some toys and action figures and some good stuff. Starting with, let's take a look. Power Ranger, Megazord, 90s. Awesome, this is a combiner. It combines from other various little robots. I kind of preferred the dinosaur head instead of the robot head, but it's not complete. I need parts. Damn. There we go. So you lift that down. After you take off the pterodactyl, it sort of transforms into a little flying robot. There we go. Just tuck that right in there. There you go. That's what it looks like with the robot head. Wow, wait. And the legs transforms as well, and the arms. The arm, which is the mastodon, which I'm missing the trunk. I need 2 trunks to complete 2, and other parts. On the back side, it's a bit more complicated. I love the Dino Megazord, but only the combiner one, and so far only the original 90s one. Now, I also like to add in Pee Wee Herman and his buddies if they're cheap. Just so you know, I, J. Whitman, the Normal J. Whitman, am probably the cheapest toy collector you'll ever come across. But if it's cheap, I will probably buy it. This is Pee Wee Herman. This is, I think his name is called King Cartoon. He's missing his crown. That's the thing with toys. You bring them down to show them off and you can't put them back. They just won't stand up. These are called ghosts. These little ghosts from the 80s Ghostbuster cartoon range. You press down the tongues, there you go. Press down on the tongues there, and it closes. It don't really hurt that much. I didn't pay much for these. I paid $5 each for almost all of my Ghostbusters, $8 for Tully. So for $5 at a swap meet, that's pretty good. Vintage, $5 at a swap meet. I like these ones from the new Afterlife. The only thing I despise about it, Proton Pack. They're not the same. They're not the same ending. They could have made it so it's compatible. They should have. But I can't even fit this back now, people. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. This is Disney, part of this range. I love Disney stuff. I love my Disney collectibles. This is the most expensive toy I've purchased from Disney. This is Tummy Gummy from Gummy Bears. This costed me $20 with post here in Australia. I had to have it. I'd like to use it as a project for a custom figure I have planned for a very special friend of mine. If you don't know who he is, his name is Nathan Lawson, aka Gummy Bear Nathan Lawson. They only did this in the original toy line from Fisher Price. Fisher Price only. It really sucks. The Pops, I don't really like them. They look soulless. Those black beady eyes, staring away. Toon Sylvania Windup. Now he is broken. He's still walks, but the action for him to open and close, gone. Look at that. This is Toonsylvania. It's a 90s cartoony. Toonsylvania. I think her name is Screamy Mimi, but she does work. I just wish for the Toonsylvania stuff, for Wind'ems, they didn't have the Wind'em right underneath their arms, because it's very difficult to wind. She will work. She walks, and her eyes just pop off. Also Wind-Up, also pain in the ass to wind, because it's very difficult to wind it, because if his hand is in the way. And you'd think that his hand would move, because it's sort of jointed look. Nope, stuck there. Fortunately, his top thing doesn't spin. This is supposed to spin as well, but don't. But how odd! It's a Frankenstein that wears pink bunny slippers. See? That don't work. It only works maybe once in a while. This is one of the action figures from Toonsylvania. Isn't this just neato? Wow, wait. So with this, you take this little popper out, and you pour in this colored powdery substance, baking powder, colored. Then you put your vinegar in there and you sort of close it up very quickly. And then from his back side, he just fizzes out all this colored foam all over the place. And you can see it through his clear stomach window. You know, pretty cool stuff. But I won't ever do it because you won't be able to clean it. So I ain't doing it ever. His arms shoot out. He's got these little buttons. If you press them, the arms will shoot out. Now I've already lost one arm. I think I found it and put it in his arm rack. Just like Motu. Just like Motu, he has an arm rack. Not a weapon rack, an arm rack for his arms. Because they will shoot out. Even being almost 30 years old, those springs still work. And they'll shoot out for about 10-15 feet. Neato. But the stands are just pretty cool, full of dioramas. Just that the figures don't actually stand right on them. Also, one of those things that you put that little foam stuff in and see, with all that colored foam stuff, you see it going through his brain and just shoots out all over the place. But once you do that, you can't really clean it. See, this is the stand, those are the pegs. This is the most ridiculous design. Let's see if I can get this stand back on. It's very difficult because the holes aren't really that deep, and the way that those holes in his feet are. See? There's a huge gap in there. Not very well thought of. I love Frankensteins. I don't really care if it's Universal Monsters or Ghostbusters range. I love classic monsters such as Dracula, Frankenstein, and all those fun little horror guys. Count Dracula Turtle, 90s, I'd like more of them. He semi-glows. Anything that's like that weird white color glows. So his eyes glow, his fangs glow, his claws glow, that shirt glows, so it looks weird to see parts of him like that glow. Got another vintage one. Another vintage one. The Mummy, isn't that cool? He will glow completely. He will totally glow in the dark. Everywhere there is glow in the dark. It's really cool. It's not as good, but still, it's not too bad. Aladdin. I have probably a 50-piece plus Disney 90s movie Aladdin action figure collection with the tiger. You know that tiger head that you see? The Cave of Wonders? I own a Cave of Wonders playset. It's missing a lot of pieces. I like it. Look at this bendy. Isn't that neato? So super duper. This is the Beast Bendy. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast Bendy. This was on card, but I had to tear it out. It was all crunched up and crinkly and had a million creases. And it was just garbage. But the figure, look at that. Isn't that just cool? Wow. It really is. I even have a gigantic beast. I don't quite like the overall design. Arms are a bit chubby. Too chubby for me. And it has this weird molding problem too up at the back. Weird. I've got a few of these on card. Stargate first movie action figures, which will go well with my Canadian Mummy's Alive stuff too soon. Can't wait to. Oh, there it is. Mummy's Alive. On card. I have a lot loose. I have a few on card. I'd like more of these. Prefer loose and or even just the armor. I'm doing a project on them once my 3D scanner comes in. So I need that. Big Bad Beetleborgs. Also Canadian, just like me, eh? VR Troopers? If you didn't know, VR Troopers is also Canadian, just like me, eh? Davy Jones from Disney. Davy Jones. And he pushes legs together and he'll do this clawful action. Isn't that cool? Do you feel death? Do you feel that dark abyss? All your deeds laid bare, all your sins punished? I can offer you an escape. That's right, your time to escape is long gone. See what this is? This was a vintage complete Mechanic. But I deep boiled it in hot boiling water. I got this cutting blade and I cut him. I cut him good. See, this is the backside of his chest. He's got a nice little hole for his neck. That's what it looks like on the inside of the Mechanic. But ultimately, I want to turn this into Pinocchio from Disney. And I've made a little Pinocchio head. I made some Pinocchio legs in my 3D program already for this to be a Disney motif. Got my clawful. I want to rip this apart and see if I can make it bigger, like a lobster. Like a lobster, you know? Kind of like this. I also like bits and pieces and parts, accessories. I like all that. Stuff like an itty bitty little bat, a wolf cowl, a cape. Look at that. It's a wolf head. A handy backpack. It's a backpack full of hands. Very handy. Everyone needs one. I am in dire need to 3D scan Hordak's 2-piece battle armor for my purposes of custom He-Man creation. An axe, sword. You know, I like that sort of thing. And right behind me is a lot of Disney Mania too. I should put this display better. I'll debox that. If you didn't know, I am also a decarder and a deboxer. I don't care if it's vintage or new. I will use my pair of scissors, which I just can't find at the moment, and I'll snip it out of its box. Snip it out of its box. snip it out of its box. I will snip it. I will rip it off.
I wanna rip them out, rip it out. I wanna pull that sucker out.
And display it. I'm that kind of person. I do have some carded Disney Hunchback of Notre Dame stuff. Quite cool. I love this sort of stuff. The carding, art, you know? This is good shit back then. Good stuff. I just wish that Disney would reissue some of this stuff. Frollo, Loose. I have a full set of Loose and a full set of carded Hunchback of Notre Dame figures. Yeah, at least one full set of each. Clothing barely on the card. You may not be able to see it properly, but it's faded to pink. Gargoyle, I have them all. King Triton, Little Mermaid, Tinkerbell. Right behind me over there is Zeus from Hercules. He's missing his thunderbolt, but I don't care. It's a good figure. Oh wait, I do have his thunderbolt. It's just to the side of him, right there. I think it's because he can't hold it that very well. Anyway, with him as well are 90s TV series, Disney's Dinosaurs. I have almost 2 loose complete sets of figures. Over here is a mix of Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Donald, that sort of thing, with Hercules. And right next to them are 2 boxed Disney Mulan action figures, playset figures. Still boxed, still unopened, and one even has its original price tag slipcover thing. I've got right below that one, just right in that survey, you may not be able to see it. It's a full set of loose Disney Pocahontas action figures with accessories, weapons. They are fruit and vegetable play sets, and animal friends and companions like the deer, the bear, that raccoon fella, and that little itty bitty hummingbird, which is always missing. And I've got a carded John Smith from Pocahontas next to it, and next to the next cubby is my Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. I even have some. What was this? I do have the other guy, but he don't stand upright at all. There we go. Don't drop it. There we go. Pretty cool set. I love Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I really love them. Just too bad what Disney treated Johnny Depp. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vintage transformer. It transforms into a fire truck, to a firefighter turtle. I'm not going to transform it ever again because just like with Transformers that I don't like, it feels like you're going to break it. And the ladder there is made out of very ultra soft plastic, so sometimes it'll split and break. Get some stuff on it. There we go. Whatever. Pretty cool Transformer turtle. It really is, but it's going to stay there this way for quite some time. It's just like all turtles, they can't stand upright. With my Pirates of the Caribbean stuff in there, there's a good collection of the 90s Hook movie action figures too. I like that movie, and I like the figures. Captain Hook is strange as a figure. He has all these accessories for his hook, so like he'll have like 5 hooks and this hook sword and an axe coming off of his body as well. It's really weird, like Disney, like Dr. Octopus. Instead of tentacles coming out of his back, it's bladed stuff like hooks, daggers, axes, and it's just weird. But not me. I'm normal. It's Jack Skellington. This is actually a Santa outfit. I deboxed this one because the box was crushed in 2 places. But not the figure, which is good because he is super thin. Look at that. And he'll break if you start playing with it. And the most breakable one is the Scarecrow. Scarecrow Jack is all out of straw. He break. I'm very cheap. I am a cheap collector, the cheapest you'll ever come across. But I'm very forward on that. But I have known to go up to $50 on a toy. Cute stuff. No, like this. Glow-in-the-dark original vintage 80s McDonald's McNuggets. The whole nugget. That's right, the entire nugget. Glows. How cool is that? Wolfman. Supposedly. But an orange Wolfman. More like Beastman. Notre. Frankie. Wow, Frankenstein. Count Dracula. I come to suck your nuggets. PVC fun stuff. Muppet Christmas Carol. Muppets. How cool is this? Now, I'm going to show you off a buddy of mine. A buddy. Even more of a buddy than my best buddy, Nathan Lawson, aka Gummy Bear Nathan Lawson. Hello everybody, it's me, the Canadien Mickey Mouse. Ha ha ha! Yes I am Canadien. Yes I am. If anyone says otherwise, they're lying. Maybe, eh? Anywho, I'm going to show off a very expensive action figure. You know who this is, people? Alice Cooper. He's a singer in Dickinson. He's got a little pet snake. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Diorama. Isn't this neato? And I don't know how to use it properly, but it's got a real looking guillotine. Isn't that just neato? And it also came with his severed head. Golly! Isn't that just fun? And I've got another one coming to me. Carded. Uncarded. I do like Alice Cooper songs. Not all of them, but some of them. I don't like everyone when it comes to music or all their albums. I'm very specific on songs and music I listen to. And I do have a countless number of Disney records. And I've counted. I've got 310, 312. I want to take these off. There we go. I can see again. These are sunglasses, by the way, people. Sunglasses from Pop Culture. You can buy them. They're $20 plus postage. Well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Over and out, eh? I have to go oot in a boot. Make some Canadien, eh?
The day of parting now draws near. Back home to school and scattered far.
Made you look.
We have fun and lots of laughs because you're Mickey Mouse.